It's 6:42 in the morning, Saturday morning, as I begin this. And check this out. I got my other camera with me. Look at this big ass lens on this thing. So this is that new lens, the 16 millimeter. I didn't realize that thing was that damn big. It's heavy as shit too. But I can't wait to use that. I've only briefly looked at some footage of how it looks, and it looks really good. I'm confident it's going to work well in low light conditions in these units. Damn, that was pretty loud. Confident it's going to work well. So anyways, man, what just a cluster yesterday ended up being, and I didn't really end up with all that great of a video from it. You know, if I was able to film 24/7 every little thing that was taking place as it was happening, it would have been just pretty exciting. Yeah, it would have. You know, we get the email about smoking on the property. No big deal there. We'll correct that. I've already corrected that. I've told the guys, do not be smoking anywhere near the units. Bo showed up late. Jeremiah left early. Jeremiah's not going to make it. It's funny because, you know, I like the kid. Young guy, 26 years old. But he's like, yeah, man, next week I'll be good. And he's left like early or, you know, whatever. He's been there every day, but he's left 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, like the 3 days that I had him. So, you know, I'm trying to talk him up. Hey, you know, I'll teach you how to do this. You know, this is a good trait to learn, whatever. And he's like, yeah, next week, man, I'll be there. You know, I can work till 4:30 every day. I'm like, hell yeah, that sounds good. Well, I would get a response to another ad that I had put on Craigslist from him looking for work, not realizing that it was me. Like, hey, you know, I'm looking for some work. And I'm like, that's kind of interesting, but neither here nor there. Another thing yesterday it was like, I don't know, 1 o'clock, sometime around then. We're going to the store in between units, and I got to get gas. Like, my truck's out of gas. It's out of gas right now, as a matter of fact. And I pull up to the pump, and I pull up too far. Or I mean, I don't pull up far enough, so I'm literally having to stretch the freaking gas nozzle. And it barely reaches, like it's barely even going in, just the tip is going in. So I wasn't able to put but like 5 gallons in my truck, which I've already smoked that. But anyways, then, I mean, at the end of the day, we would get, you know, a couple of change orders, a couple of, hey, oh my God, you know, because the other painting company is out, they're not doing any more work for us. They just said F us, and they're not doing this unit that has to be done this weekend. So there was a unit that I showed you guys yesterday that I was struggling to get into all day because they couldn't find the keys for this unit. I was getting a bunch of keys that weren't working, and it was a real pain in the ass trying to get into that unit. Well, I would finally get into that unit. That was the unit we were supposed to be working on today while finishing up that color change unit at property 1. Well, turns out we're putting that unit off till next week because another unit came up, a big ass 3-bedroom that has to get done this weekend. I'm hopeful to put Bo on it, and I'm gonna have hopefully Bo, his girl. I've got Jose, shout out to Jose. He's already hit me up first thing this morning. Brett and Marvin. So I've got everybody minus Milton and Jeremiah. And Milton just don't work weekends, and I respect that. And Jeremiah, he should be good next week, or he'll have found another job. Who knows? I would receive a whole bunch of changes to the schedule for September from property 1. I had already put my schedule together, and then they changed a bunch of things. We got to do a big ass 3-bedroom color change at property 1 next weekend. That's Labor Day weekend, and still have yet to receive a check. That's another thing that I need to mention. Next week, Monday morning, if I have not received a check today being Saturday, Monday morning, I will be like, yo, I need to get paid. Can we check on the status of some invoices? And hopefully something will come of that. Maybe they can overnight me a check. We'll see. I'm $26,000 in the hole right now, and I'd like to get paid. So we're gonna finish up that color change from yesterday. That shouldn't take no time. Heavily considering rolling color changes and only spraying trim and doors. That had been suggested to me in the past, and You know, when I've got a guy who can cut and a guy that can follow up right behind him rolling, that actually goes pretty fucking fast. And it is a hell of a lot less mess and stress than spraying. So we'll see. Oh, I got people still hitting me up. All right, I'm just hopeful today's gonna be a better day, because yesterday was a horrendous day by the end of it. Yesterday turned into a real shit show. So hopefully by the end of today, it has gotten somewhat better. I'm trying to pull up to this pump and make sure that I actually pull up to the pump. All right, let's get some gas. How's it going? My name is Rick. I've been painting for over 30 years. Oh, Ricky Bobby, you son. 30 years? How old are you? I'm 26. Let's call Ricky just to have somebody to talk to while we're getting gas. I've been painting for over 30 years for myself mostly. Things are a little slow right now. If you're interested in talking, my number is, I have a work van fully loaded, ready to go. You know what, Ricky? I do want to talk. You son of a gun, you. Let's go ahead and give you a call. You had me at painting over 30 years.
Hello?
Hello, is this Ricky?
Yes, it is. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? I'm calling you from the ad off of Craigslist about painting work.
All right.
Yeah, hey.
What do you got going on?
Well, I do apartment painting. You had me at 30 years experience painting. That's quite a long time painting.
Yes, sir. I do a lot of custom work. I don't really mess with apartments.
Oh, custom work. Damn, man, that's crazy. How old are you, Ricky?
I'll be 59 in September 6th.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so what I got going on, I paint apartments. We spray, we roll, we cut in. Pretty easy work. You know, you mentioned in the ad that work was a little slow right now and you're looking for some work. Not interested at all?
What's that?
Do you have any interest in that? Because I know you just said that you don't mess with the apartments.
Well, normally, as far as me doing them for like apartment complex, they just don't pay anything.
No,
they gotta do a whole.
You're right.
Bunch of them to make any money.
No, you're right. You're right, and it's a fast-paced thing. I got a bunch of guys. I got a bunch of properties. I got a bunch of units. I try to put 2 guys in a unit. I usually pay per unit, so it's about $120 per guy in a unit. Maybe one guy sprays, another guy cuts in bathrooms and kitchens, and then go back and touch up trim. 120 is the least that I pay. On bigger units, obviously that price goes up, and it's, you know, it averages about 20-25 bucks an hour for the skilled guys, even more than that if these units are able to get busted out pretty quick. I've got a crew. I got a crew that does 2 units a day. So there's some work if you're interested in it.
All right. What is the condition of these apartments?
They're move out. So most of them, I mean, these are high-end apartments. So most of them are in they're mostly in pretty decent condition. I mean, most of the time we go in, I mean, all the time we go in there, we take off outlet plate covers. We're caulking and patching any holes, but most of the time we don't see nothing too crazy. If there's any additional work that needs to be done, obviously there's additional pay that would be associated with that. Most of the time, at some of the units, we don't even paint the ceilings. Sometimes we'll just go in there and spot paint the ceilings. Some of these are just repaints, so they're fairly easy. And other ones do take a little bit more work, but like I said, I like to put 2 good guys together. I would never put you with no bum. Somebody who's gonna match your work pace, and yeah, I always try to put good guys together. And I'm looking for skilled guys. You sound like you got the experience, and I would certainly like to bring you out just to see if it's something of interest to you and see if it could be a good fit for maybe some work in between time for you.
All right. Yeah, like I said, I'm tired of sitting at the house. I've been sitting at the house the last couple of weeks.
Where are you located at?
I live right off Alaskan Road in Virginia Beach, Total.
Okay, so most of my work is... I don't think it would be too far from you if you'd like to come out today. You could get a taste of what we got going on and see if it's something you're interested in.
All right. Well, I have a business partner. I want to run it see if he'd be interested. He's still at the house too. He just trying to walk away from me.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to work with him, I could put y'all in a unit together, and you know, you could be busting out units together like that if that was something that you wanted to do. But just let me know what you want. Let me know what you're gonna do if you want to come out today. If not, you know, no biggie. But
it'd probably, to be honest with you, probably be Monday. Like I said, I'm gonna talk to him and, you know, see if he'll be interested. I'm sure he is too, because I talked to him yesterday. He's bored.
Oh man, excuse me.
He's bored to death. So.
He's what?
He's bored to death right now, just like I am.
So if he's bored, if you're boarded up and he's boarded up, what's stopping you from working today? That's my main question. Why does he have to affect what you're going to do today?
But I'm saying he's my business partner. I need to run it by him.
Yeah, but what is his? But what is? I just don't understand where the confusion is here, Ricky. I'm offering you work. Why does he affect what's going to happen with you?
He owns half the company that the van we're in.
Oh, okay. So it's the ride. That's the issue.
Yeah, because if he says, well, if you're working, how come you didn't tell me?
I mean, it makes a little bit of sense to me if we're talking about the ride situation being what it is. But yeah, you let me know, Ricky. My name is Joe. Hey, I got plenty of work if you need some work, and if not, you know, good luck to you, man.
All right, man. I'll get back with you.
All right, sounds good.
All right, perfect.
Bye. What an idiot. All right, just leaving from Lowe's. $120 later, and geez, doing that like probably twice a week. Got the worst sunglasses in the world right here. These things do nothing, plus I can't even see with them. They're so beat up and scratched up on the lenses. But I want to get back to Ricky. I may have seemed a little passive aggressive or even sarcastic in my tone with him, and you're right, I am exactly that. I am kind of tired. I mean, not really, I kind of enjoy it, to be honest, but tired / enjoy talking to these people who reach out on Craigslist looking for work, but then when the work is there, it's nothing but excuses. Oh, I don't do apartment paint. I do custom work. You do custom work. You've been painting for 30 years. What the fuck you doing looking for work then? You should have nothing but work. I had a conversation with Jose yesterday about painting, and I said, you know, it's funny, dudes will tell you they've been painting for 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, 20 years, 30 years. And what can you honestly, it's not like you can only learn so much when it comes to painting. So for you to tell me that you've been painting for 30 years means as much to me as you telling me that you've been painting for 6 months or 2 weeks. You know, painting is not rocket science, but yet some dudes will turn this shit into trigonometry. That is my absolute saying when it comes to this. And what, because you've been painting for 30 years? I don't know. If you've been painting for 30 years and you're doing custom work and you got a van full of shit, well then, hey, you should be ready to work. Especially if you can't find work and work is slow right now. You come in and you wow me, you know, you show me that you got all that, I'm gonna do the best that I can by you. And you know, maybe this isn't what's best for you, but for the love of God, you're on Craigslist looking for work. There's work right here. It's cash daily. And you're still making excuses. Well, you know, I need to talk with my business partner. What? Just tell me that you don't have the van. See, now we're getting caught up in our own bullshit. Look, hey, hold on. I need to talk to my ride. Your business partner, AKA the ride. And see if he would be willing to drive me out there. Makes no mention of, hey, well, would you consider, you know, bringing my guy on as well? I mean, you're just gonna, you know, throw him in the car like he's invited. Whoa, Stickman, I'm, you know, ultimately, if you got 2 good guys, I'm not gonna turn them away for sure, especially with all the work that I got coming up. But I get so sick of hearing people be so eager in their response to the ad, and then when they get on the phone, it's nothing but excuses. Oh, well, you know, hey, I'm only, man, hey, really, I do custom work. And apartment painting, whoa, what kind of work goes into these apartments? The only thing that he said that made any sense was there's not a lot of money in it, and you're fucking right, there's not. There's plenty of money in it for the workers, though. You know, and mind you, I don't know if this really resonated with y'all, but yesterday, while talking with Jose, mind you, he comes from one of my competitors. And, oh God, I can't see. The competitor was paying painters, one painter, $120 per unit, and they had to do the whole unit. And the way that they made money was, hey, they had to upcharge. And then if the cleaner went in behind them and found anything, then that was like money that they were getting subtracted. So there was some real herky-jerky type of shit, which I'm not trying to go for none of that. I want to put 2 guys in a unit. I want to have 2 guys be able to bust out a unit a day, if not 2 units a day. If you only want to do 1 unit, make your $120, get it done in 4 or 5 hours and be done for the day. There's not a lot to this. It is not trigonometry. So if I got a little hostile with dude, fuck him. Because I've been dealing with this with a lot of the folks that I've been talking to. Oh, well, you know, hey, well, really, I'm out of town right now. Dude, you just messaged me saying you need work ASAP. Had another dude message me, hey, I'm down to my last $30. I like the sound of cash daily. Yeah, that sounds like a couple of potential red flags right there. But, you know, I'm willing to give anybody a chance who's willing to work. Here's a guy holding a sign up right here. What does this sign say? We got a young guy holding a sign up. He's got his bike right there. I ought to pull up on him and say, do you want to work? What does this sign say? Oh, he's going to the median. Man, I wish he would have stayed where he was. I would have been able to catch him. Damn, I can't show you him. He's got work boots on. He's out here at 7:12 in the morning. If that sign says I need work, there goes a concrete guy right there, got the mixer, 2 wheelbarrows. All right, so now he's going back across the street looking defeated. Ain't nobody trying to take heed to what that sign's saying. I think I might have to pull up on this youngin'. He's got his bike right there, so that's gonna be an issue. I'll be like, yo, throw that bike on the back of the truck and let's go. You wanna get some money? God, I can't read it from here. It's a lot of shit written on this sign. He's holding that shit above his head right now, like it's a car wash. I swear he is. I wish I could show it to you. I'm about to pull up on him. Watch this. Hey, yo! What's that sign say? If you can help 3 little girls and a wife, anything. You ain't looking for work?
What you got going on?
I paint.
You paint?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can paint.
What kind of painting you do?
I mean, cutting in.
You good at it?
Yeah, I can cut in.
You want to work today?
Yeah, what you got going? Where's it at?
I'm going to.
Yeah,
is that your bike right there?
Yeah.
Where are you? Are you around here? You want to throw your bike on the back of the truck and come to work?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's see what this turns into. Well, folks, who are we talking to? Ricky? We got Justin right here. Justin looked like he'd get high. But if he's willing to work, I'll work him. I'm gonna leave the camera going. I'm gonna tell him it's a dash cam. He hauling ass. He trying to cut it. Probably don't want me to see where he live at. Fuck it though, I'm gonna follow him. Ain't that wild? Told you I was gonna do that. I'm gonna pick up random strangers. I'm Joe.
I'm Justin, man.
Hey, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So what's the situation? You say you got 3 kids?
Yeah, I got 3 little girls, man. I gotta make some money today.
Well, you couldn't have found a better person, man. I got cash daily. Start you off for 15 bucks an hour, see what you can do.
Okay, bet. That's a
I paint apartments, so you're gonna be inside.
Okay. Yeah, I come from concrete world, man.
I just seen a concrete guy go by before I pulled up. I was just saying that.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
You from up top?
My family is. I don't know why I talk like that. It's stupid, I guess.
No, it's fine, man. It's just the way you talk.
Where you from, here?
Yep.
How old are you?
Deep Creek, 30.
I'm 40.
That's cool. What apartments you working at?
So I got a full day for you if you want it.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of guys. I'm always looking for more guys, so if it works out, you know, you got steady work.
Okay. They work around here, or will I just be working with you?
I mean, I come through this way, so I mean, I can get you.
All right.
I literally was just talking to a guy from Craigslist before I picked you up who was bullshitting. Dudes will act like they want to work, but ain't nobody really trying to work for real.
Let's see how you work and see how you roll and roll like you.
You've done painting before?
Yeah, I painted before. Painted my boss's house, my old boss's house. Not my boss anymore.
What finds you in the situation you're in?
Well, I'm addicted to heroin. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I kind of figured there was some kind of addiction going on.
Yeah, it's rough sometimes, man. You know, you get this I get this sickness sometimes, but other than that, man, I just lost my apartment. Cars broke down, and I had to move back in with my mom.
So that's where you were?
Yeah, my mom stays out there.
You've been messing with the dope for a long time?
Yeah. For years, quite a few years. I can't seem to kick it, man. And methadone, I mean, I thought about doing the methadone shit, but it's I mean, it just that shit makes you sicker.
You gonna be able to work today?
Yeah, I'll be able to work, man. I'll be able to push through it.
You don't ever want to get off that shit?
Yeah, I do. My girl's always pushing me to get off of it. She ain't addicted to it. Thank God. She quit the shit.
Yeah, man, it's tough, man. Out here, I mean, it's a lot of that.
I don't even like admitting that shit.
I mean,
It takes a lot for me to just admit it. But
I had a top guy that was dealing with an addiction problem, and that shit was just getting the best of him, and I couldn't work with him no more because that shit was definitely affecting the work. So if you can work and, you know, you can show me that you can work, like I said, I got steady work for you.
okay.
And if it don't work out, I mean, you get a day's pay out of it.
Yeah.
All right, let me show you this unit real quick. This is the one that we got in place of the one that we were gonna do, and it's the big 3-bedroom. Now, I know that I gotta film this for my company.
Oh, okay.
Just what these units look like. Now, I know I saw the other painting company setting up to paint this. The paint is right there as we come in, and they have painted this unit. They didn't paint the ceilings. There's overspray everywhere. This ain't even a good view of it. There's overspray up there. It looks like they did spot paint the ceiling here. Yeah, he did hit the ceiling. I can see the lines in it, and he didn't kills that. I've also got their checklist, which I'll be taking, and everything's still prepped in here. The AC is not fucking working. It's 80 degrees in here. It's set to 70. So yeah, very, very bad work. Very bad work. Very bad work. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know if you can even see that. That's crazy. Well, at least there's like almost a coat of paint in here, so I don't know what's going on with that, but we're gonna get it figured out. All right, well, update time. It's 10:25 in the morning, so I just got Bo and his girl set up on that unit where the paint was real bad from the previous painter. Interestingly enough, I ran across their checklist in the unit, so I took that with me. A horrible job they did in that unit, but I got Bo and his girl set up on that. And I was only gone for 40 minutes, like about 40 minutes. I had to go meet Bo at the unit that he did yesterday, have him address a couple of things that needed to be addressed. Then we went and got set up on that. I get back over here to the first unit, property 1, and the dude, Justin, is gone. I said, hey, where'd the dude go? And they said, oh, he left. He just left. And I'm like, well, that's crazy. You know, I brought him all the way out here to work, and now he's gone. He didn't even get no money from me. I at least want to give him, you know, 20 bucks for his work, but he just left. And I asked him before I left, I said, hey, you're gonna be good? I'm gonna be gone for 40 minutes. And he was like, yeah, I'm good. So, pretty crazy situation. To be honest, I wasn't gonna have that dude with me for very long today at all. Once I learned that, you know, he was an active drug addict, I can't really be doing much with that. I wasn't gonna be able to do anything with that dude. It's crazy though that he just disappeared and didn't even get any money. And he was actually painting okay. That's the crazy damn thing. He wasn't bad of a painter. It's just crazy the dude disappeared. Anyways, I'm gonna go help these guys finish up this unit, and we're gonna get over to the third property so that we can help Bo and his girl out. We should be able to get that unit knocked out today. That's the hope. So let's go get it done.
Feel bad, man.
What you feel, like dope sick?
Yeah.
I always told myself if I seen somebody sitting on the side of the road who looked like they could work, I was gonna try to put them to work.
I'm a good worker, man. I promise you, I'm a good worker, bro. But I'm just fucked up right now, man. I'm really fucked up. I'm not a bad person, though. I'm just dope sick as fuck. It's China, man. China's fucking putting all this fentanyl over here and fucking everybody up.
I used to try to help people who had addiction problems, but I gave up on that a long time ago.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, no, I mean, it ain't your fault. It's just, ain't shit you can do for nobody. There you go.
Thanks, boss.
Good luck to you, man.
I'm very sorry, man. I couldn't be a better worker.
Take care. All right, well, that was an absolute bust right there. So, dude disappeared for like 2 hours, and then he came back, and the next thing I knew, he was sitting outside of my truck, so there was that. And what a waste of time that ended up being. But like, well, I told him, I said, I ain't got nobody to blame but myself. He kept trying to apologize to me for being dope sick, and, you know, I should have... I ain't got nobody to blame but myself. He told me he was a fucking heroin addict, and, you know, stupid Joe. I thought about this. I was like, you know, the title of this video, I put a junkie to work today, and it went exactly the way you'd expect it to go. But I did say if I ever seen somebody sitting on the side of the road, able-bodied, who looked like they could work, I'd offer them work. And it's just sad to know that that went exactly how stereotypically it could go. Dude being a junkie, holding up a sign saying homeless, 3 kids, anything helps. Oh, get me away from that damn thing. Homeless, 3 kids, a wife at home, anything helps. Dude told me, he's like, I can't even work an 8-hour day. He's so far gone. Going straight to the dope man right now. I almost said, tell the dope man I said hello. Sad situation. Really makes me, you know, reconsider that idea of picking up randos off of the street, holding up signs, trying to put them to work, because this cost me not just a little bit of money that I just paid him, but the time to take his ass back home. Oh well. Tried to do a good thing today. And it backfired like it usually does. 3:18 in the afternoon, and man, what a cluster per usual. I tried to put a dope head to work today, a junkie. Fuck calling it anything other than what it is. That worked out as well as that was going to work out. And the only good thing that's worked out today is we finished up the unit that Bo did yesterday. We had to do some touch-ups in there. We finished up the color change on the walls unit this morning. Got that done by 12 o'clock. And now we're doing this full color change, 3-bedroom, downstairs unit, non-vaulted ceilings. And we're almost done with it. Start to finish, we're almost done with it. Well, there was another painter who went and started it, and he fucked it up quite a bit, and we're just in here finishing it. And I'm charging full price for this because this was a rush job for a move-in on Monday. But it is what it is. And I've been working on these curtains. That's what I'm getting ready to go do. I've been bouncing back and forth between the curtains and over there with them, just making sure everybody's rocking and rolling, which they are. I don't have Marvin. Marvin called out today. I've got Bo's girl, Jose, Brett, and myself. And that's more than enough. And all of those people are working well and working hard. Jose does have a bit of an attitude. I caught a little bit of that earlier, and I like the guy, so, you know, I tried to let him vent about what we were doing and how we were doing things, and, you know, he kind of didn't like the way we were doing things. I said, look, man, if you got a better suggestion, please. I'm open to suggestions. I didn't want to have no argument with him because I don't want to lose the guy. I do like the guy. He's a good worker. I don't know. The day's almost over with. It's 3:30. We're going to be out of here by 4:30, maybe even 4. So let me finish up this. I just got to go paint this and put these curtains up, and I'm done. And then I can get back over there and help them finish up. So, hell of a day. Oh, God, what a mess. Look at this lens on this stupid thing. All right, so it's super. All right, almost 4:30 in the afternoon, and wrapping it up for the day. It's raining like a bitch. We got that unit done, but at what cost? Jose, I don't know what's up with dude, man. He's got a major attitude. I don't even know why. So that's sad, and you know, whatever. That sucks, but don't know that we're gonna have Jose again. I damn sure ain't gonna put up with the attitude. I was nice enough to, you know, listen to his frustrations and, you know, whatever about the way we were operating, but man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. And now it's just been all bitching. So I'm on my way back right now to go pay these guys. I had to go get some money, and yeah, we'll see how it all plays out. Oh wow, this lens is having fun with it, trying to focus. There it is. Hey, here's that 16mm lens right here with the nice bokeh in the background, bukkake, whatever you call it. Yeah, so now it just looks good. This is a good low light lens. This lens lets in so much light. I have no idea anything about all of that, but I just know this is a good lens. It was an expensive lens too, almost $400. Jesus, this thing, I got to paint a unit to pay for this lens. So here's where we're wrapping today up from. This unit. This was the unit that the guy had started painting, and he didn't even paint the wall. So we got this unit done. Pretty freaking done. Close to done. Should have been done, to be honest. And it's as close to done as it's going to get for today. I'm coming back by myself tomorrow to just finish it up and get everything up out of it. My guy Bo got a day off tomorrow. His girl got a day off tomorrow. Marvin took today off. He said he was going to work, but probably thought better of it, like, damn, they're going to a big unit. Forget that. I want a day off. I ain't tripping on that. He let me know first thing, so can't be mad about that. Milton's got the weekend off, and Jeremiah, the guy doesn't even really work with me. He's just a new guy. And then Jose. Jose was here today as well, and Brett was here today. Both of them got days off tomorrow and maybe even more. I don't necessarily know. So funny how I like the dude Jose, but at the same time, it's kind of like I don't like the guy at the same time, and that sucks. I want to like the guy, but he's got an attitude problem, and that's already coming to light on day number 2. Day number 1 was complete Jekyll and Hyde in comparison from today, and I don't know if it was because it was the weekend and he really didn't want to work all weekend. I mean, I just don't understand it. He worked literally one day, and then he was awesome yesterday, like not enough that he could have done for me. He was willing to do anything, and then today it's like anything that I asked him to do, argumentative. Hey, it's stupid doing it like this. We should be doing it like that. Just imagine that in like Danny's voice, kind of. No disrespect to the dude, but I got a lot of disrespect from the guy today. He dished out a lot of disrespect. He gave me some decent attitude, and it took everything in me to be like, you know, civil with this guy, because I want to keep him thinking about the way that he worked yesterday, thinking about all of this potential that he has. Is he a $20 an hour dude? No, he's absolutely not. Can he paint? Yeah. Can he spray? I don't know. That's still up for debate. All I've had him spray so far is ceilings, and if he comes back on Monday, I'm going to make him spray, and if he can't spray, then, you know, you're going to be making, I don't know. You wouldn't be making anything less than 18 because he can cut. But again, today, complete disrespect. So after the little argument thing that we had where he was arguing, and I was like, hey, look, man, if you got a better suggestion, let me know. I'm really trying to be patient with these dudes. He went into straight slow motion. He literally stayed in this room almost like a kid on time. Like, he just did trim, and all he was doing was trim. That's all he would do, was just cut trim in this room. Didn't even, if you're going to be in this area, and then still missed that right there, which Bo and his girl ended up getting. And I just really couldn't get no good work out of him. Brett, on the other hand, Brett did fine, but I guess when I left, because I had to go do that, curtain repair in the office. I guess when I left, like, dude was, you know, bitching to Brett. Yo, man, I don't like nobody standing over my shoulder. Dude, I'm not standing over your shoulder. I mean, kind of I am. I want to make sure that you're getting the job done. I'm watching everything that's taking place in here, and I'm working my ass off too. Where is that getting confused at? But anyways, the sad reality is this dude probably is done. So I paid him his $20 an hour today, and he just left, and I had to go out there and be like, yo, man, what is good? Like, are you gonna come back on Monday? Yeah, I'm gonna be back on Monday. And I'm like, yo, man, we gotta stop with that arguing shit. And then another thing he bitched about was all the shit that I had in here. Man, it's just too chaotic in here. It's just too chaotic in here. I said, dude, I am the boss. And he's like, yo, I know you're the boss. I said, I am the boss. So I gotta tote all of this shit around from one job to another job. And this is the job that I'm working on right here. So of course the shit's gonna be here. I ain't got time to go take it anywhere else, because I'm in here doing the work too, wanting to make sure that this thing gets done while you're sitting in here bitching to other guys that I got working with me, you know, maybe making them reconsider this where there's nothing to reconsider. This is gravy. I had 4 guys in here to make this work easier. All the while I'm running back and forth trying to get the work done myself. So, I don't know about dude. I really don't. And I need him, right? But to be honest, I'm probably bringing Damon back. And if I do bring Damon back and he works out and he's better, then, you know, for the 5th or 12th chance that I'm giving to Damon, he deserves that. Dude can kick rocks. I can get way more out of Damon, you know, for the same money and get appreciation when he's on point. This windowsill wasn't hit earlier. It did get hit, so that's good. Yeah, man, it was a day. Then not to mention Joe trying to save humanity, bringing in old Dopey, right? What a story that was. Holy shit. You know, on the ride home, I mean, me taking this dude back, first we took him with us, which probably was, I took him with me, which probably was a major mistake. Hearing that he was actively addicted, first red flag. Multiple red flags with dude, let's just call it that. But I still took him thinking, hey, what the hell? What's the worst that could happen, right? And he was actually cutting in pretty well at the first unit that we were working on, right? So I had to leave for like 40 minutes. I told him I had to leave, and then he disappeared. He was gone when I got back. They said he was gone for like an hour. And I was like, well, shit, good riddance. And then all of a sudden he was back by my truck. And I was like, fuck, I got to take this dude back. It really makes me question whether I'll do any more good deeds like that. But you know what? It's a story in itself, isn't it? It was worth the effort. Who else is doing that shit? And you know what? I'm not going to let him mess it up for the next guy. If I see another able-bodied guy who looks like he could work, I'll offer it to them as well. Folks, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Tomorrow I should have a half a day off at the most, because I'll be here for a little while. And yeah, we almost got a major 3-bedroom color change done today. Granted, it was halfway done when we came into it, but we should have had it completely done with 4 guys. But it's almost done. And you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. That's it. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. And I finally get a chance to use this brand new lens. This thing looks good and really showcases how ugly I am. Take care, and I'll look forward to sharing more with you tomorrow.